going, bud?
To the penny father.
Show me on the map. Sending it out bush, just the girls and me. Well, you know it's that time again. Time to let the bloody tyres down. Let your bloody tyres down. So let the tyres down to about 18 PSI. We haven't got too much weight on, so don't have to let them down too far. There's a little bit of wiggle room there. Some people like to leave a bit more in it, but 18's good. Nice little belly in the tyres, enough to keep the ute up on top. So tyres are down now, hubs are locked in. Let's get it out on the beach. We're gonna send it south today, I think. Normally we head north up to the mouth, but we might go south today. Find ourselves a little shady tree to park up under, give the kids a bit of lunch. Stop touching my windows! Lucky they're in the cruiser. I'd be shooting them if they were doing that to the Ranger. What's going on in here?
She's screaming.
Who's playing the music? Playing the bangers.
It's just another mistake.
Woohoo! What are we doing, Bobby? Where are we going?
The beach.
Going to the beach?
Hi.
Okay, well hold on, let's go. Hey? Yeah, on our YouTube for sure. Yep. So we didn't even make it into the Penny. That's the sand dune up into Penny. As we come through, I seen this car sort of parked over on the edge. He looked like he was stuck. I didn't even see anyone in it. He was sitting inside asleep. But he was bogged, as you can just see. So I ducked over and just asked if he was all right. Turns out he's been here since 9 o'clock last night. It's now almost 12 o'clock. It's 38 degrees outside, absolutely baking. He's got nothing in his car but a camera gear, and he's bogged to the arse. So we're gonna give him a quick snatch out. How long have you been there for?
Since 9 PM last night.
9 o'clock last night. And it's like nearly 12 o'clock. Have you got any food?
I have a sandwich with me when I left. Not anymore.
No. Well,
Thank you so much.
good luck.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing us.
all the best, man. See you later. That's our Good Samaritan task done for the day. We just helped that poor fella out. Since 9 o'clock last night, he's been sitting there with nothing. See you later, buddy. Nothing but a sandwich since 9 o'clock last night. He just said that his friend was actually meant to call the police if he didn't return home last night. So hopefully the cops aren't looking for him. He's all good. He's on his way now. He's been sitting there in the aircon with his car running since 9 o'clock last night. Holy. Bet he's hungry, thirsty, and keen to get home for a sleep. That would have been a shocking night's sleep actually where he was. It's sort of in the bottom of a paperbark swamp. He would have got mozzies if he had his windows down. Not good. Anyways, that's one way to start our trip. That's what it's all about, just helping someone when they're in need. So let's get into it now. Hopefully we don't need help like that. Up and over the hill, Bubby?
Yes.
Where's this take us?
To the penny father.
The Penny Father.
Yeah.
God, it's bloody rough.
It's a beautiful ocean, though.
Beautiful ocean. Xander wants to do some more beach combing today, so we're gonna go pick up some rubbish, see if she can find any little hidden treasures. Let's go out under these trees first. So we're gonna go straight out under the first set of trees that we come to. The kids are hungry, so we might give them a feed. You hungry?
Yeah.
Want some lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's high tide too.
It's a quick, easy little beach day today. Mum packed us lunch. All the little goodies in there. So we've got chicken burgers.
Yeah.
And then lemingtons.
Yeah.
And we got big drink of cordial in the Yeti. Yeti. You got your burger? What's on your burger?
Chicken burger.
Chicken, cheese, and avo. Okay, eat him up. Big bite.
And some fruit
Mum's got all the fruit. Chicken burgers.
with chili sauce.
What do you got?
Bye.
A berry. Mmm. While the girls have a quick feed, I thought I'd quickly run through our newest little purchase. So this thing is unreal. Just like the time that we come out here and we blew 2 tires and we ended up stuck, stranded. You know, we really didn't have any way of getting home. We didn't think it was remote here. We wouldn't call this remote by any means.
Yes.
It is remote. Oh, apparently it is remote now. It definitely is. For us, I think we forget about just, you know, how isolated and not isolated, just how far you are from anything and how hard it is to get help. So there's so many people cruising up and down Penny all the time. It's not like you're here by yourself. There's bloody people. Every couple of K there's at least a camp. Like there's quite a few, and if there's not, locals are coming and going pretty regularly. So the longest you'd be stranded, I would think, would be, you know, maybe a day if at worst. When we got stranded, we didn't have one of these, so we went out and we bought one. It's the first time we've ever had a sat phone or anything of the likes. It's the Garmin InReach 2, the mini version. So with this little device, we just Bluetooth it to our phone, our iPhone, and we can send text messages off that. So, you know, if we get really stuck, at least we can send a text home to someone where we are. We can send our GPS coordinate points and everything like that from it. So if we're in a really bad situation, it's got an SOS, you can hit that, help would come. If you're in the case of old mate that was bogged out the front, at least you could text your mate that's back in WEIPA or wherever he was, and say, hey, I'm all good, I'm bogged, send help, or at least, you know, let people back home know that you're all good. So that's our new little trusty device. We sort of just carry that in our GoPro camera box now, because the camera box goes everywhere and it's waterproof. So pretty much the home for it now. What is wrong? What is wrong? Yeah.
Another lemon tart.
Oh, another lemington. Of course they want the snacks. Look at you. You're like little vultures. Please, Dad.
Please,
Thank you, Dad.
Please, Dad. Thank you, Dad.
Is it good? So on the cards today, Xander, what are we going to do today?
Beach combing.
Xander wants to go beach combing, so we might get back up in the dunes and head south a bit further down where not quite as many people have been. You know, there's still been quite a few people along here for the tourist season. It's getting pretty late in the year now. The wet's not too far around the corner, so we'll head down that way, see if we can't find anything on the beach. Really just gonna have a bit of a look around today. There's a pretty strong northwesterly blowing at the moment. Not sure how well you'll see, but I'm sure you'll hear the wind. So you can see all the white caps out there. Quite a few white caps blowing through, so fishing's probably off the cards today. We might still throw a slug off the beach or something like that, but not gonna get too carried away with the rods. I did bring 4 just in case, but only a few. Sandwich, are you done yet or what? Are we gonna go?
No, we're eating another lemon.
You're gonna have another one? Won't eat the bloody sandwiches, but I'll eat the lemingtons. You want a Wellington? What do you want? Do you want a Wellington?
I have one right there.
Oh, righto, well, wait for them to have a feed. I'll pack up. And then we'll head further south. We're just parked up under these little trees here. Just trying to get a little bit of shade. It's so bloody hot. It's about 38 degrees out there. It's really starting to build up. Real muggy, sweating. That breeze is bloody good. That's why we're sitting on the beach at the moment, because that breeze off the water is pretty good. So let's get into the fun stuff. Holy! I could see a few mullets, so I just quickly did a cast. Check. It's like I'm a bloody trawler. I hit the mother load. I've never caught. Look at that.
Oh, big one there.
Right, I got to get these back in the water because I don't need that many. I just want a couple of them for a quick fish. Quick, let's get them all out and get them in the water. Like there is literally 1,000 mullet in there. I've kept behind Xander, there's maybe like 12, I don't know, 20, I don't even know. Oh Jesus, they're touching my feet. Ah. So the school that I flicked into was sort of sitting out wide and I only got the edge of it, but it's pushed in right on the bank now. Check this out. Like the whole, this whole bay is just completely full of mullet now. I've never seen so many in ever. Like the tide must be pushing them all in and just sitting right here. When I did the cast, they were sitting out wide and I couldn't really see them. I just did a cast because I could see a few moving. But now I've got to try and get them out of the net, so. Picking them up, bub. I'm not sure how well you're gonna hear because of this wind, but the longer we've stayed here for, the more fish that have actually pushed in. The wind, you can see all the white caps out there. The wind is just pushing all the bait into this corner. So I'm hoping, I've got the underwater camera, I'm hoping that I might be able to throw it out into one of these schools and give you a bit of a look, because I don't think you'll see quite how well it, or just how many there is on this GoPro. But to give you a bit of an idea, that whole thing there's a school. That out there, all of that, and then there's another one down there. It's literally all mullet and whiting. Like I've seen whitebait in massive schools like this. I'm talking like maybe 100,000 or so, but never have I seen mullet. Never have I seen mullet like that. Like that's insane amount of mullet. I know this, they school up big on the beach and stuff, but I've just never seen it to that scale before. Like there's probably 50 meters of just schooled up mullet. Really hope the underwater camera's showing because they're so fast, these little buggers. Oh, holy, check this out. All that there is just bait. What are you doing, Bubby? Do you see all the fish? So we've come for a drive. We ended up coming all the way south down to pretty much Dyfkin Point at the moment. Hi! Pretty much Dyfkin Point at the moment. So you can see the landscape down here sort of opens right up on the beach. We're still sitting up on top of the dune, but the water's right there. There's a big ledge that drops in. So we're driving through the top of the dune. We're doing a little bit of beach combing because the sand's... The beach is too hot to walk on. The sand's bloody boiling. It's hot out there. So we're just driving along, checking out bits and pieces. But the rubbish here is unreal. There's just so much. There's so many ghost nets, blown in rusted gas bottles, every different type of plastic bottle you can think of. So we're kind of, like we said last time, there's almost too much for one person to just, you know, grab one full load. Oh, there's a soccer ball.
Can we get it? Can we get it?
No way. Oh, look at that.
Why is around really gone?
This is Indonesian Whoa. Hey Lil, do you want a whiff of that one? Indonesian home brew. I reckon that's Indonesian fishing boat toilet water. No, I reckon it is. So when we got stranded last time, we were right down here at Dyfkin. We went and seen the plane wrecks. So plane wrecks are just over here in the back. We're just going to cruise along the edge of the beach here to a tree with a swing. The girls want to go on the tree swing, so going to go along there and then pull up, and we might do a spot of fishing. It's still blowing like 30 knot westerly. So this is it, the plane wreck. This is the one we come down and seen last time. So one just here, the other one's just over there at those trees. They these two guys, you can say crash landed, but they landed here. It's reasonably flat, so they would have landed not too bad. They just run out of fuel. That was their issue. They were meant to heading for the Torres Straits. When they got to the tip of Australia, they clean missed their instructions. Just keep the coast on the left. They took that a little bit too seriously, and when they got right to the tip, instead of keep on going straight through to the Torres Strait, they turned left and hung a big left all the way back down, and you know, 20k from WEIPA, run out of fuel. Back in the day though, it would have been a long way from nowhere out here. They would have waited a little bit until someone come to find them. Bye plane. The further south that you actually come, the better the road gets, because not as many people come down here. It's not as much traffic. The road up in the dune is actually really not that bad. It's pretty good.
Oh, there's a big swing too. Have you ever seen a big swing like that?
Come on.
Let's go on the swing.
Come on. Come on, you're hopping out on the swing? We're facing the wrong way. You're meant to face the water. No swinging.
Whee! Papa!
No swinging. Well, how good's this? Parked up under a nice little shady tree. Big beach swing, rocks out the front. Let's go flick a lure.
Hello! Can I go see them?
Give her a push.
I put myself back.
Hey, how's that for a bit of beach combing? Found the butt of someone's gun. Pew pew. The girls are just walking along the beach. What have we found? Bloody monstrosity of a light bulb. Like it's bigger than my head. Wonder how many women it takes to change that light bulb. Xander reckons she has an idea. Where does that even come from? Like, what do you use that for? Reckon if I screwed that in at home that it'd put out a bit of light? What'd you find, Bob?
Turtle shell.
What is it?
Turtle shell.
Turtle shell. That's his back. That's the side plate of his top of his shell.
There you go.
Part of his shell.
Maybe we can put it.
been here for a pretty long time. Like the shell's no longer even got any colour to it. It's all sun brittle and damaged. So I'd say this one's been here for a while, but still pretty cool to see anyways. Yeah, bub. Oh, that water's hot. Warm. Girls just having a quick little swim. All out the front. It's blowing westerly, straight westerly now, so the likelihood of jellies and irriganji and stuff in that front water is pretty high. So girls are just gonna have a quick little play in this little shallow pool here. Still could be jellies in here, but it's a lot less risk. It's bloody hot. It's like 30. Maybe with that wind, it's maybe down around 34 degrees, but as soon as you get over the top of the dunes, it's about 38 degrees and 70% humidity. So quick swim, then we'll keep cruising along. So we did our bit of beach combing. We walked down the beach, found a few things. We've walked back to the ute now, and we're starting to head back north again. So keep cruising north a little bit further, and we might pull up again and go for another walk somewhere. Whoa! Woohoo! No way. Righto, well, we're back home now. Unfortunately, the bloody GoPros completely went flat on us yesterday, so we'll leave you off there with the kids swimming in the water. All we did was cruise back out to the front, pump tyres back up and head home. But got some goodies. This is a first for us. So we recently become members of the WEIPA Billfish Club. Never billfished in our life, never caught a marlin, never caught a sailfish. They're absolutely bagging out on them up here at the moment. There's been so many caught. I think I got told the other day the junior comp, they caught like a ridiculous number, nearly 100 sailfish for the day, so, or for the competition. So for us to be able to get out, have a crack at that, pretty cool, something new, something we've never done. Stay tuned, we're definitely going to have a few more videos on the sailfish and the marlin. We have got the Ladies Day comp coming up very soon as well, so stay tuned for those. We have some pretty cool stuff coming with those. But as always, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget new merch. We have got the Never Smile at a Crocodile, the OG logo with the collars now, and we've also got our new ladies Real Naughty, which is coming into play for our game day. It's our team shirts, so if you're keen on those, ladies, if you want some pink shirts, reach out. New website just went live as well, so you can start ordering from the website. Pretty exciting. Thanks everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.